Hello, it's Friday. How you doing? I expect to be pretty lonely on this stream because it's where I'm at 2:09. I'm a few minutes early, I would say. So if you want to pop in and get a little personal attention, you're probably going to get it today. But it's Nana's birthday, and I was not going to push the limit when it comes to family birthdays, especially Nana. She is the matriarch of the family, and you do not don't mess around with that kind of stuff. She's got a lot of years. She deserves our respect and attention. So we're going to make sure we do that. I got to change glasses out, but it is Friday. I did drop Kai a link, and Kai obviously is still working, probably on the way home from work, or all those things that happen when, he knew I was going to basically do this, or at least I might do this. I did put up a earlier post that said that I probably wasn't, and then I put up another post that said I might or a maybe. So there it is. There's just too much. There's too much to talk about. There's too many things I have to do really quick to keep everybody up to speed. But we will do most of our tech talk on Tuesday. So Tech Talk Tuesday, which is pretty much been a really good, very successful stream. So that's going to keep up. But this one tends to have a little bit of variability because Fridays, especially in the summer, get very busy for me. So I've got a lot of irons in the fire this summer. Now that we've going to be hopefully out of the COVID lockdown. So it's great to see you in. And I did drone worship. He's basically recovering from a little bit of an out of body experience from our last stream, but he can pop in and say hi because I'm el mano on mano. But I got a bunch of things that I got to do, like over down here. I've got a little assortment of things that I'm going to show you a little bit of. But welcome to the Carolyn Taylor. It's evening today. It's I guess 2:12 afternoon, but evening for you. Glad you popped in. Joe Blaylock, how you doing? Like I said, Akarisho, tons of minis. Oh no. Yeah, I got a lot of mini drones here, but they're not what you think they are. I'm definitely going to cover that. And I call this the 1,000-pound elephant in the room. This one right here. You guys that are getting all excited, thinking this is going to be exciting, think again. So, and that's not a rip. That's just the truth. And there's a lot of like mini copies out there. And I will give you what I know and understand about any kind of a copy or a mini copy. But until we get a bunch of really good reviews, I probably, depending on the cost, would I do a Hubsan review again of their Mini Pro? Right now it's no, because I haven't even done the DJI Air 2S. So, and there's a reason for that. I'm not getting suckered into an Air 2S purchase when I can't fly it all summer. So, all right. Let's see. It's 2:21:12 here. And that means, let's see, 12 there. I mean, I got to count in my head. It's like 9 something, isn't it? 21, yeah, 9 something, almost, yeah, 10. So thank you for popping in though. Actually coming in early today makes it nicer for anybody on the other side of the pond to pop in. But, somebody didn't get my comment. I did get your comment and it's on my phone and it popped in, but I was setting up. I'm doing an impromptu. There it is right here. Here's his comment. Okay. It says, let's see, or you could do it at your normal time because you prefer consistency. It helps your channel. No, I'm not going to do it at my normal time because my family comes first. ding-a-ling. So yeah, so there you go. This YouTube stuff, guys, is fun and great, but it breaks even barely. And that's guys. I am a realist. I am an entrepreneur. I am a I like to have fun, but I am not going to pretend that I've got a business going that's making money and lie about it. I'm not going to do what 90% of all the YouTubers are doing, pretending that they're making an actual living, and actually one that actually will make them happy for the next 25 years. And that's not this thing. This hobby is too small, and most people that get up in the 100,000 range branch off into other things, and that's kind of what's happening. You're noticing people kind of dropping off, except for a couple of kind of like steadfast drone people because they love drones. Um, you want to hear about talking real? And here it says, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Xeno is going to be a choke. I think it will all, yeah, I'm not, I didn't put this up here. I didn't put this up here to be nice. I just got done with having the Xeno 2, Pro or Plus, whatever the crap it was. It is basically a big drone, which nobody can fly in the United States. Well, they can if they want to fly illegally, which most people do anyway. Um, Especially with the coming laws. It does have a good flight time, by the way. The camera is, I would say, okay. The flyability is okay. It's fast. There's a lot of things that you can say that's good, but but it's still what it really is. It's a toy. It's a below standard toy until drone companies pick it up with their usability. I mean, you should be able to plug it in and play. And you know, I guess the Xeno 2 Pro Plus, which what I had, I guess it was kind of a plug and play. But I was very disappointed with the worry aspect of it. It did its own thing every once in a while. It toilet bowls occasionally. That's a drone where any drone that toilet bowls requires you to do a calibration every single time you fly it. And there's plenty of drone worship can tell you. He could tell you a little bit more about his experience with the Xeno and the disappointment. I think he wanted to have a little bit of fun with it, and I was thinking the same thing. And I'm like, I don't want to mess with this thing. I paid way too much for it, and I want to get rid of it. I literally was begging for to get rid of it, and I'm crossing my fingers, got rid of it to somebody that's going to love it, and somebody will love it. It just won't be me. I'm past. If I'm going to buy a GPS drone, it better freaking fly out of the box and have a really good camera. If it doesn't, then I don't want it. So I'm to that point in my life. If you're gonna be that thing, if you're gonna be that thing, then you better be damn good. That's kind of where I'm at. Now I did make some improvements today. Let's see. Hey, VR playthrough. Hey, how you doing? Okay, and like I said, I think they have zero intentions of releasing this thing. They're just putting out a app. Yeah. Okay, you got a couple of them out there. You got the Xeno Mini Pro. You've got the Seafly Dream 2, which is another knockoff copy. And then the third one is the Fimi X8 Mini. And I'm not a buyer rating that. I'm actually waiting for an Autel version of this thing. So if Autel comes out with a Mini, I'm a 100% buyer of an Autel Mini because they are a proven setup. They are they're a company where I've flown their freaking Primo drone, and it's amazing. There's all I can tell you is it's amazing. The Evo 2, I had the 2 8K right when it first came out. I never got to fly the 6K, which it would have been another step up. It's just expensive, and I wanted to keep my price levels at a place where I can keep the ship floating. Basically, like I said, I got to work my other job. All right. So we had let's see, 2:15 roughly. What I want to do is get into some of this stuff over here that I've got sitting on this table. Hey, how you doing? Droning around? How you doing? Let's see. I'm going to buy the FIMI when it's, but I'm going to wait until they figure out the firmware. I would too. The drone worship. Hey Dan, my big thing about the FIMI camera, because that's all I have experience with, is the FIMI camera. The camera. It's the same. Usually the same electronics goes into the camera. It was a really good. I think the picture quality was really good. I like the gimbal. The gimbal was solid. So the build was really good. FIMI usually has a really good build, but they don't perfect their firmware. And I don't know if it's because they don't put people in that want to do that, or they have no intentions to perfect the firmware. And then they make it difficult for the firmware updates. But they did support that FIMI Palm, and I did not buy the Palm 2 because I bought the DJI Pocket 2, which was a hands down success. The only thing I don't like about the Pocket 2 is the audio level quality is a little bit lower than I would like. A lot of times I'm overdubbing the audio right now because I just get a higher, crispier audio from my standalone player. So, all right, there's my long-winded intro. I do want to talk a little bit about GPS. I'll tell you why I'm not going to be a buyer of the Air 2S, and I'm not because I'm not. So if you're waiting for the crispy the unveiling of the Air 2S on my channel, and it's not happening. I'm not buying it. I might buy it as an afterthought, assuming I can get the wherewithal to buy it. But I'm a buyer of the next product. I want the next thing. Either the new FPV gear that comes out, which I really am liking. The one thing about the FPV is if you're a channel creator, nobody wants to look at FPV creating stuff. I mean, it's about a fourth of the traffic. So if you're a creator and you want to get a lot of views, you're not going to get it with FPV gear. But this thing kind of crossed over, and it's still, I would say, very misunderstood. I've flown this a lot now. Most people, that have flown it said, "Oh, I've crashed here," and I've never crashed this thing ever, not one time. There's no way you can crash this if you fly it like it's supposed to fly. And I'm getting close to the ground with it, and I'm still not crashing it. There's too many fail safes in this thing. So if you're crashing it, number one, stop freaking crashing this drone. I kid you not. Just stop crashing it. If you're crashing it, you're pushing it where it doesn't need to be pushed, or you just aren't experienced enough to fly it to the extreme of where you're not crashing it. This is not designed to go through trees. It's not designed to go close to really hard objects. It's designed to cruise over landscape. It's designed to go very high, very far, and very fast. And it's designed to take really good video. And I'm hoping you're starting to notice that the video quality from this is getting better and better every time I fly it. I've got one major complaint, and the major complaint comes with there is a disconnect. I'm getting every so often. It's about every maybe 20 minutes to 25 minutes of flight. I don't know if it has something to do with the SD card, or if it has there's something to do with the bit rate disconnect with my SD card. This one right now is, I think I have a. But what I'm getting is I'm getting a compilation of dropped frames where I get a freeze, and then it just revives itself. Now this is the card I'm using. This is an inexpensive card, but it works in just about everything else. And then I've got a faster card that I've used, a better one, which I had the same thing happen to it. What I'm going to do to really test that out is I'm going to buy a brand new card for this. I'm going to get a brand new. I'm thinking a 64 megabyte card, high speed 64. And what that's going to do is that high speed 64 gig card is going to hopefully, just make the final determination whether it's actually the card and the software, or it's something else. So, but this thing's, like I said, most of the footage is great. So and it's every once in a while it's getting a skip. So I don't know anything, and there's not been a firmware update yet. So, But don't crash this thing. Stop freaking crashing. I'm so sick of seeing it. I'm sick of hearing it. I'm sick of videos popping up going, I crashed my FPV drone. Well, no shit, Sherlock. You know why you crashed it? Because you freaking aren't practicing your flying skills at low level. You're not practicing turns. You're not practicing control. You're not practicing the weight to power ratio. You're not adjusting your sticks. There's a ton of things that you're not doing. So stop doing that. Or when you start doing that, when you start doing all those things I just went through, that whole list, you will not crash this. Stop flying it through trees. You cannot fly these props through freaking trees. Okay. Do not fly it next to really super hard objects. Okay. Do not fly it next to basically water towers. Okay. And there's Kai as the speak of the devil. Holy crap. Okay. But stop.
Water towers. Somebody say water towers.
I'm sick of watching videos. This is my rant hour. I'm sick of watching people's videos saying I crashed my FPV. Well, no shit. Stop freaking flying like an idiot. Okay.
Well, that's why people watch the video to see the crash.
Okay, so
it's like NASCAR. Nobody watches the damn thing for anybody to win. Everybody wants to see the crashes.
Okay, well, yeah, well, I'll put up a crash video, but I ain't going to put up a crash video of that. It costs too much money. I'm smart. Besides being a decent pilot, I'm pretty intelligent. Okay, so now let's see. It says, what kind of calibration DJI FPV needs? Okay, droning around. I'm going to answer that question really quick. I actually had somebody from France drop me a new set of stick calibration numbers, but this is what's going to help you, I think. It's not going to help you not crash. Okay, what's going to help you not crash is the before mentioned list. Get really good at your turns. Get really good at coming from altitude and pulling out of dives, but do it at a high enough rate where you're not going to crash. You're not going to touch the belly onto the ground. Learn prop wash characteristics. When you're in prop wash, it's basically because you don't have enough forward momentum on the drone versus the weight and the prop downdraft. And you have to have that right. Every prop or every quad has prop wash of some small degree. Correct, Kai?
I don't know. I like to crash. I'll just crash.
That'll prop wash. This'll prop wash. Mr. Croc will pop. Well, man, Mr. Croc, it's hard to prop wash that. The power to weight ratio of Mr. Croc is so great that it's very difficult to get prop wash. This one for sure will prop wash, especially if you put the heavy battery on it. So,
anything will prop wash.
Right. And then the guys that say, there's a little wash there. Well, duh. Okay. So I'm going to show the rates here once again, just really quick. These are the rate levels that I put on. And and you can see the curve. Now the big thing is the purple curve right there. And as I change the center deflection rate there, okay, well, actually I'm the red curve. Sorry. Do you see how that starts to dip down and dip up? To make the transition between this high speed and the center zero, you want that to be lower right here. The closer to a straight line, the more straight power to the highest rate you're going to get. So it's going to be a transition. But in what happens is when people have it set like this, there's a ton of like twitchiness in the flight characteristics. So what you want to do is get that down here somewhere in this area, right down here. That purple line is actually a really good rate line, but I like it right about, this is the DJI rate right there. And I've got it right there, 160. Actually, no, the DJI rate is 160. And I have it at 180. I have it at 800. 800 is my max rate. So this allows you more speed. Okay, that's that big dynamic right there. And you want these numbers, kind of close to that. So there's 800 right there. And then here's your deflection right there. And this smooths out the higher the expo. You ever heard anybody say expo? the higher your expo is, the more that is going to give you a smooth flight. And that's, I like a lot of power. I like high rates. Now, of course, when you get up to this area in here, you're going to get lots of really fast turns. But most of your stick length, you see that about up to about 80%, is actually pretty smooth. So when you're flying low and slow, you're getting this. Okay. And I think the person that I talked to actually has got theirs up around 900, somewhere in here for their, and that's going to give you the pullout speed. So you're like, oh, it's the OS moment, the oh shit moment. And you're going to pull out of the oh shit moment at 60 to 70% stick, which is a lot faster than if your oh shit moment is down here. You see that? That sucks. You're not getting maximum um, rate until until almost 90 and 80%. So anyway, that's a really simple way of kind of going through it. But we need to, as flyers, we need to basically adjust those 3 rate parameters. And like I said, we talked about this last time on Tuesday. So that's all I'm going to talk about that today. I bought 65. I like it this about 800, somewhere around there. Now, all 3 of your pitch, yaw, and roll connect rates don't have to be the same. Okay, they don't have to be all the same. If you like a gradual pitch, then you got to drop this down to 700 or something like that. Okay, but most of the rolls, if you want that nice snappy turn, then you want your roll rate to be in the 800s, and more and more. And there's guys that do like 1,000, 15 or what, 1,200. But this is good for me, and everybody's gonna be different. But I think it was 890, and I think he brought this down to 160, like right about there. So that's the profiles I'd be flying right there. Anyway, let's see. Sadly, let's see. I like wrestling those risky shots when you're sunrise. That's a personal choice, right? Most people that are putting up videos though, when they put that crash on, they're doing it because it's the last gasp of their channel that day, and they're going to get about 2,000-3,000 views, which is going to equal about $3 or $4, and that's not going to help them put on the 12 and the $15 arms you're going to replace, and all the other great stuff if you've never done that before. All right, that's enough. That's all I know right there as far as that's concerned. All right, Kai, you showed up.
Yeah, I made it. I skipped out of work and got over here.
Yeah.
Traffic on my commute, which is all of 5 minutes, was horrendous tonight. So
yeah, that's Friday. It's Friday. Friday traffic.
Well,
our Friday traffic starts at noon here.
Today is an unofficial holiday. It's a San Antonio thing, Battle Flowers Parade.
Oh, okay.
It's the annual fiesta thing that I think pretty much got canned because of COVID again. But
what do they do? What's kind of the cool thing that they do?
If you get real lucky, you get handed a king like I did.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they all run around. They get their little medals going, and yeah, they look like walking junkyard by the time Fiesta's over with.
Kind of like almost like a
every business that gets involved designs their own little medal, and you can collect them, and they come up with these. I don't get into it too much.
Yes, sunrise. I'm like me. I don't mind crashing, but I don't like crashing because I'm stupid. I like crashing because either something I made a mistake on. Like if say I was doing like the biggest one that I think that happened recently was when I cut the power lead here because I freaking just was stupid by how I hooked my battery up. That's a stupid crash. I mean. And it's my fault, completely my fault. It's avoidable. There's a whole bunch of things about that crash that was But to fix it, only didn't cost me anything actually. I just soldered that when I went home. It didn't cost me anything unless I took into consideration the 15 cents of solder that it cost me, the electricity to turn on my soldering iron. Yeah. Hey, Ivan, you're not late. It's my stream today is early. I'm probably going to cut it off at about, let's see, we've got to go. It's going to take me a while to get where I need to go, probably 3:30. So I wanted to get on early so I could get done early. And in case we had to go through I got through a bunch of things and I got long winded. So.
No, not you. You wouldn't do that.
Well, most of the stuff that I got to do is tech stuff that we're going to probably be, maybe, I don't know, if we schedule Tuesday where we did you already install your antenna on Flywoo?
I haven't got my antenna yet.
I'll wait then. Yeah. So my antenna this is the replacement antenna, the left-hand circular polarized.
I have not got my antenna yet. I haven't got nothing yet. So I did get a bunch of stuff yesterday or day before yesterday. Oh, yesterday.
Yeah, I'm got to get these batteries.
Got some of these bad boys.
Oh, we got a bunch of batteries come in. That's cool.
6S 1400 milliamp hour batteries for the Titan and for the Shocker.
Yeah, I've got.
I'm going to try this one out on the Shocker, which is a 650 6S. It should be nice and lightweight. So we'll try that out.
I'm just adjusting some wires here because I'm getting prepared for the big switch, the big channel improvement. I think it's a channel improvement. It'll definitely be a video improvement for both of us.
Yep.
I think we'll go to the box that showed up today.
Here, just for shits and giggles, let me share this with you.
All right, let's get it in there. I got a bunch of crap that I gotta look at really quick.
That's the medal I got there. That's the hand of the king. Oh.
Hey. La mano de.
There's the king.
There's the king right there.
That's King Ray. Yeah, that's the king of Fiesta. Little short little feller. He almost had to get on his tippy toes to put that thing on me.
You needed to wear a big white coat and stand next to him. He looked like Napoleon Bonaparte.
There's actually some little special about that thing. These particular medals is something that he's the only one to hand them out to people he deems worthy of. Yeah. So I got elevated from pain in the butt to royal pain in the butt.
I think Joe kind of speaks my language right there. He's making. There's a conversation going on about where you're at, whether you're in FPV or are you all in with GPS? And I'm kind of like him. I would say that I am halfway because I really do like to photograph things, but I'm getting this totally new photographing experience. Okay. With the motion photography as opposed to the still photography that you get mostly with the GPS drone. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm. Yeah, and anybody with Kai is definitely short. That's for dang sure.
Well,
but
I'm more on the FPV side of things. I enjoy the flight more than the video of it.
Right, because it doesn't bring you the interest, and that's what it is. That's why I would say I'm halfway there because I've got interest in both sides. I like to fly. I like FPV flying is way more fun than GPS flying. That's there's no question about that. All right, I'm dispensing with this thing, the what I call the boob. I don't know what is that. I don't know. It's a G string. I don't know. That's what it looks like. So you don't want to get rid of these guys. They're useful later. Oh
What
man,
she said.
who designed this thing? Who freaking designed that? All right, and we're going to
Sunrise, you always have to buy when you enter my presence. You should know that by now.
we're going to Pyrodrone here. Not because I like them, because I do like them, but because it's just a better strap. It's going to be easier. When you're moving your strap around, you got that thing freaking dragging at the top of your head, and then you put a hat on, it changes it. And fat strap time. Fat strap time.
Acura nailed it. Amateur, obviously, it's a ball gag.
Oh man, this is already just. Now this thing better. Let's see. I'm going to get it down here. The only thing I'm worried about is it being too tight. I don't want to. I got a small head, so make sure we're. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right there.
I think you need some googly eyes to put on front of that.
Yeah, some Ken Heron eyes.
No, just the googly eyes. Where the thing flops around in the middle.
And then there's the gray. The big thing is the nose bridge in here. There's a piece of foam in here I've got on the bridge of the nose right there. And then I got to cut this back just a little bit. This stuff needs to cut back just a hair. The ones you buy actually have it angled right there for your nose. It's really close to where it's right. But I didn't pay very much for this one. I think for the DJI one, you pay $15 for. I think I paid half the price for this one. Same foam, just theirs is a little more custom. And
when I bought the V1s, everybody said buy the foam, buy the foam, buy the foam, and I bought the foam. Where the foam's at?
Not in there.
Still in its original package out there in the closet because I have no need for it.
Yeah, mine. I've gone back and forth between the two, and now that it's going to get hot out, these are definitely going to be more comfortable. So, I'm looking forward to flying.
You can't stand the heat. Stay out of the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen. Yeah. All right, guys.
Sunrise agrees with me. Googly eyes would be funny.
The most important thing that was going to complete me that I did not have showed up today. Kai already freaking had his show up, and he's already got his installed. But this right here,
this one, or do you mean that one?
That one, the one that you got installed already. He got his yesterday, or 2 days. What, 2 days ago?
Was it? No, I think it was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. I've got some other parts that I got with it I'm going to try out.
After my run cam crapped out, I had to do something.
Send it.
I didn't get any send. I only got the
Pyrodrone's becoming my best friend. I really like those guys. They're fast, and everything I get is just fun. Plus, like I said, I like their logo. But I got to install all that. I told you guys last time, I got to put these. The one thing I didn't have was I want to put those props on here. I was thinking about throwing these on my long range, these 5-inch. Or not 5-inch, but the 3.5-inch. I got the other ones too. I think those are 3.5, 3.5. And that's my assortment there. Yeah, that's all the other ones. So,
Yeah,
I was gonna put it
I
on
did
here.
upgrade while I was at it.
Oh, nice.
Put the diamond antenna on instead of Immortal T.
I think it looks a little nicer, a little more. There you go. That's the prop difference that for the 3-inch. These props will probably be awesome on the 3-inch. So that'll
Going,
go
you're
on
gonna
there.
get
And
better.
so experimental time. But yeah, I'm excited to get some SMO footage. I've already done a lot of editing with the Insta 360. Their regular cameras. I've had the Insta 360 I've had the Insta 360R, and I've had the Insta 360 Go. But we bypassed the Go 2 because the Go 2 really is not very good.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where Caroline is going here. First, there was something about a silicone pole. I guess I wasn't referencing it. And now there's some lost in the post. Oh,
Got to go back. Go back in the.
yeah, I'm trying to.
Let's go back in there. We got to find the origin of this discussion. I want to get my other my pop out chat here or chat stream. So hold on here. I'm getting it right now.
Machine gun droners in the house.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how are we liking the Air 2S? Well, I'm not liking the Air 2S but I can't say I don't like it because I've never flown it. And I can't fly it because you've got two people sitting here that live in temperatures during the summer that, get into the 110s. And if you're familiar with GPS drones and heat, the heat rating for the air is to 104 degrees. And I've tested it to 107. I couldn't get it to take off. And I've had it crash land at 100 degrees. So not crash land, but force land. So I can't buy it. I can't say that it will be good for me. And I'm not going to buy it because I'm not going to test something that I can't fly for longer than a couple of weeks. Right now our weather's been really good, and all it takes is 1 week of 100, and we're in hundreds for the rest of the summer. And I don't want to have that boat anchor sitting in my house I can't fly it. So, but do I think it's a good drone? Everything I've seen of it, it looks good. And even with the props in view, guys, I would say that props in view is a big negative because it's $1,200. I don't get props in view with this. And me and Kai and I, we hate props in view. We're dead cat guys. So I'm not going to look at freaking props if I'm paying 1,200 bones or 1,400 bones for a drone. So that's unacceptable. If I'm looking for a shot and I've got to pull the props out, I mean, I could crop it in, but that's not a rip on the camera. The camera is amazing. The flying, the OcuSync on there, even the old OcuSync 2 is amazing. Okay, so
Okay, let's backpedal here for a second. Joe, the SMO 4K camera is the Insta 361R decased.
right.
And then the Beta FPV made a case for it, and now you've got it in a 30-gram package, basically.
And now this quad has just turned into this quad with that 200 $40 camera.
I'm back to differ. I think the fly will fly is way better.
Kai's just giving me some crap. I can fly this. I can fly them both really good. So, to me, it's all about the piloting. It gets down to it. You got to be, you got to work on smooth flying. There's a lot of really good videos out there of people that'll teach you how to smooth fly, and you just got to work at it. It's practice. It's like everything else in this world. Crap ain't going to get handed to you, guys. You got to freaking practice. So, do you like how I did the red? Do you like how I did the red SMO colors in the live stream? See, that's me right there. I got the blue glasses. See how everything matches?
So yeah, you can buy that camera just like that off the shelf. Power Drone has on stock. There's a couple other dealers that have it. You can buy it off a Beta FPV website too directly.
And this drone here comes with the power connection, so all I got to do is install it, and I'm in. I'm working. I'm flying, and I'm filming. Throw an SD card in it, and I am in. Except for the friggin' antenna on the back of this thing that I got to replace. So I have to tear the whole
replacement. That takes you all about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I just got to pull the top plate off. I'm thinking we do that on Tuesday. I'm going to set up a table and we'll work on them. We'll put them on, and there's a lot of people.
I'm going to show this here real quick because these actually come with the SMO camera. And as you see, there's 4 leads on this thing. We can get it to focus at all. There we go.
Right.
Which is basically your VBAT. Anything 6 volt or 36 volt is what this thing can take. You got your ground, and then the yellow wire you can hook up to your flight controller and turn your camera on and or the recording on and off on your remote. And then there's the blue cable, which is a remote power. I don't know how that's supposed to be hooked up yet. I'm still looking into that. But 2 of these pigtails come with the camera, and you can also buy a 6-pack of additional pigtails for, I think, $6 or $7. So,
Eat More Possum gave us a little information there. He says, be sure to stop the recording on the SMO before unplugging the battery. I'm guessing that your film will be corrupted by turning the power off. The camera needs to cycle the film down. It's my guess. If that's my thinking.
Yeah, it's got to finish out the file.
Let's see. Sean Idle says, make sure. Yeah.
DJI had that problem too, but
there's Sean Idle right there.
Yeah, you used to, on DJI had the same problem at some point, and you could just fire it back up, turn the recorder back on and back off, and then it would finalize the file.
Yeah, that's what the DJI. Yeah, there's a lot of drones that do that. The DJI drones will do that. If you ever get a corrupted file, just throw the card back in the drone, turn it back on, leave it for a second, let it go through its initiation. It says, "What's your strain relief solution to protect the connector?" I don't know. Don't freaking crash. Once again, do you eat more possum? What are you going to freaking? Okay, I fly like a wussy. Okay, there you go. If he really wants to know, he really wants to give me crap.
Well, my solution is not let Sunrise fly
it. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to turn the camera on remotely, so you can, especially if you're long distance flying and you don't want to record that whole trip between there and the other, in the other place. But when I'm flying FPV with the FPV drone, I just let it roll. I don't want to worry about buttons when I'm flying. I want to concentrate on the freaking flight in the drone. Once again, you guys, you don't want to crash. Concentrate on your flying. Get good at your flying. Don't worry about your freaking camera switch. I just let it auto turn on. I mean, put a big card in it. cut all the video you don't want instead of dinking around with turning the freaking recorder on and off. There you go. I'm just going to keep telling you, stop freaking crashing.
Is this the same guy that had to replace the arm on his flywheel? What was it? Second flight out?
Is this the guy who's got almost 200,000 views on a crash video for the Mavic Mini? Oh, it's the pot. That's the pot calling the kettle black. I'm getting smarter. If I'm not smarter after 4 years of freaking YouTube, holy crap! I'm definitely crashing less. Joe, guys, it's okay to crash as long as you can afford it. You can crash.
No wonder you can't get to the 5K. You need to put out more crash videos.
I crashed this like 50 times. This thing, I'm just telling you, I want to sell it because there's people that really want this. They're great trainers and they've got full size air units. It's pretty much one of the best little trainers you can get because it's so durable. The props are really cheap and it has a really good power to weight ratio. But this thing right here, I've crashed 30 times. I've been hit poles. It's all air. It's aluminum though. It's aluminum and carbon fiber.
Aluminium.
This thing just kicks butt. The Gep RC they knocked it out of the park with this thing. This little rocket. So, I mean, there's the rocket light, which has the Vista camera in it. You could get the rocket light and then install the SMO on here. And now you have a 4K cruiser that can, if you put the right battery on it. See, but the only problem is these things here won't run the 3S battery. We already tested it out. So these things won't fly with the 3S Lion. It will, but it's just too heavy. It flies like the DJI FPV if it weighed another pound.
Well, I'm actually doing some motor upgrades on my 3-inch Beetle, and then I should be able to carry the 3S lithium-ion battery.
Yeah. Holy crap! We're turning this into Tech Friday.
I'm currently have 1404 motors on this thing, 3800 kV, and I'm changing them out for a 1206 4500 kV.
Yeah, Sean Idle, he's bringing up some good points. You and Kai, you talked about this using the balance lead power, getting the balance adapter for the SMO. I wish they'd put the balance adapter with it because it's such a useful thing. So, guys, everybody has a free power supply through the balance lead of the battery. And it's probably one of the most efficient places to plug stuff in because everything will run on the power. What's the power range for the SMO? It probably goes up to 24 volts, right? I'm sure it goes down to 7 to 24 is what I'm guessing.
We're at 6 to 36
or 6. Oh, okay. So it's got the whole entire range of plugging into your balance lead. So you can't break it. So good. Good point,
nope,
Sean. Hey, Sean, thanks for popping in too, by the way.
6 to 27, 2S to 6S.
I haven't shown Sean love much recently. I've been really busy. I can't get on any channel. I don't watch Ken Heron. I don't freaking watch anybody. I comment when I can. I get in there and watch a little bit of it, and I just been busy. Let's see what's. I know Possum has FD fly SMO for a while. I'd be interested to hear if you prefer FPV FO. Oh, good. Yeah, you know what? I will. That's another reason why I have it. It's different video. I'll just tell you right now. I already know what the video looks like, not from watching other people, but from my own filming. And the SMO, I don't mind the oversaturated color profile. I like that. And where I'm at, any saturation of color is good. It makes because we don't have a lot of color in the desert. So when you get green, it freaking sticks way out. So if you're flying in the desert and you get a little bit of color, it just pops. Or if you get watercolor, bam. So yeah, I'm going to fly some of the same locations with SMO, and I can fly just as smooth with it. So it'll be interesting. Side by side, maybe a video side by side. So missing the love at Dan. Yeah, yeah. Sean's freaking. He's a good dude, and I started following him way back. I don't know, about at least a year and a half ago. Um, probably maybe longer than that. And it's just having time to get to other channels. It's hard. So if you do a lot of creating, you're either thinking of, okay, you're spending time making thumbnails, and then when you're not doing that, you got to do your regular job. Or you guys, it's spring, so yard work, comes into play.
Is this the same guy that's going to be off for 3 months and about 4 weeks?
Oh man, I'm going to build another bar shed. I got to go visit people. I've been in COVID freaking lockdown. Holy crap. I got to go out and freaking see the world, man, for some time this summer. So,
You need to come to San Antonio.
huh?
You need to come to San Antonio.
Oh, well, good. Well, I'll come to San Antonio. That's on my trip list. I'm going to go to San Antonio. I'm going to have to go to a meetup sometime. Definitely get to one of the meetups. That's kind of the best place to go because then you get to see a whole bunch of people, and that would be fun. Very fun. I'm getting messages coming through every time my watch makes something. My wife is getting ready. It's her mom's birthday today, so that's, like I said, that's why we're hurrying up the stream today, because I got to go meet everybody at 4:00. We're gonna go get some Vietnamese soup. I love Vietnamese soup, by the way. So we're gonna go get some pho, and then we're gonna make banana splits. Bananas. We're gonna do. It's gonna be the opposite of healthy day today. It's gonna be ice cream bar.
Now, no, for the good stuff, he doesn't have a camera. Only when he does that baby poop in a blender, and we get a share.
What I should do is get them.
We don't get invited.
I want to get the mount on this put on, and I'm going to film. I'm going to film the birthday party ice cream with this camera with the SMO. I want to try it out, man. I get excited when new things show up. I want to use it.
Well, I didn't get to use mine yet either, so it's been raining the other day.
I won't be flying today. I gotta get this thing on too. So I want to see the difference in the antenna. I'm also going to put my linear antennas back on my V1s and do a little bit of a check to see if that has an effect on Mr. Croc in this, to see if there's any, panel antenna issues.
I will be going out to my friend's place out in the country and fly a bunch of stuff.
Go fly a bunch of stuff. That sounds like a weekend.
Video.
Hey, that's my kind of week, man. Flying a bunch of stuff, man.
I may just resurrect the Kai 1 for a review.
Do it. Bring the Kai 1 back to life.
Strap some tannerite to it and.
Oh no! Fly it out to the freaking that water tower that's not too far away from your friend's house. and then right when you hit it,
there.
Sound effect. Boom.
That thing will never get there.
You can't make it that far? It doesn't look that far away.
Yeah, but this thing is a Wi-Fi drone.
Oh, that's right. The Kai 1. What am I talking about?
I mean, there's zero interference out there because, there's hardly anybody out there with Wi-Fi. So,
oh, I'm thinking the Kai 1, and I'm thinking like it's actually it's right. I'm my brain is not in the right spot. I'm thinking about the what did I start with today? The Hubsan Mini Pro.
You've already got that thing on order. Quit denying it.
There ain't no freaking way the Hubsan Mini Pro is going to show up to my house. No way. My Lord. What do I want to call it? The
Funny that
Goonie
you said
Sparrow?
that about the Xeno Pro 2. You said the same thing about that.
I'm going to call it the Goonie Sparrow.
Goonie Jr.
Goonie Junior. Oh my lord, that thing's. My heart goes out to anybody who puts money into that thing, or any Kai ones for that matter. Hey, 808, way too generous, man. He dropped the 808 on my channel. Thank you. Oh, two handsome brothers, man. You know it. I'm taking full credit for that. Sean Idol, I don't have you freaking on my dang.
Anyway, you've been drinking
Why are
on.
you moderated on my channel? Holy crap! You're like big time, man. It's kind of like having Mr. Beast not moderated on your channel. Sean Idol's like Mr. Beast too. So I didn't know, Sean. I didn't know that you were flying FPV that much. I had no idea about you that way. I just learned that. Like a new thing. It's like a coming out party. So guys like, dude, where'd that come from?
I'm not even gonna say anything about it.
Anybody going to admit that they love FPV more than they like GPS drones right now? They can do it on our channel right now. Okay, guys, it's okay. You can come out and you can say, I really like FPV, and GPS drones are really easy to fly, and they offer no skill, but they do take beautiful pictures. Because if I lived in Hawaii like 808, I'd be flying I would have an Autel Evo or any new 1-inch sensor drone. Huh?
The skill with GPS drones doesn't lie in the flying. It lies in
it's photography.
It's a photography side. It lies in lining up your shots.
Right.
You know.
It's a different.
That is an art in itself.
Right. And I don't mean to pick on people because I'm a peacemaker, so I'm not a fighter.
That's not what he said.
What did Dobo put up today? He did something on Twitter. He's always putting stuff on. He's got his heart on his sleeve all the time. And I thought I'd offer him a little bit of wisdom, but nobody thinks I have any wisdom, I guess. But I guess he's having trouble with some people because they're giving him crap because they think that because he's kind of like hard natured that he's like a Trump supporter or something. I mean, where does this crap come from? I really, who gives a crap? That's my first question. And I'm not getting into politics. I really don't care what your politics are. We're on, like I said, we're on the same freaking boat. And I'm not trying to do this to kumbaya my stream. I'm just doing it because I don't want to deal with that bull crap here. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you like guys. I don't care if you freaking are two girls that like you. I really don't give a crap. If you like drones,
like two girls.
if you like drones, man, you're welcome to be here. Okay. So that's what it's about. And and we get a little bit out of that. We get a little bit out of whack sometimes with our discussions, but it's all about the brotherhood. Okay, just what 808 says. It's all about the brotherhood of drones. It's the challenge that it gives us. It's this here. Let me show you really quick. I got to put this picture up because this is I'm trying to set up for the for my stuff right there, all that junk on the table. So
hold up. Sean says his Inspire is straight. How do you know that, Sean? Did it self-identify as straight, or how does that work? Sorry, just curiosity.
Move to Florida. We do what
guy one self-identifies as a toaster, so.
But this is a table full of stuff. So this is what I enjoy right here. This big pile of things. So that's a pretty tight shot. Hold on here. Let me see if I can get that thing to freaking be let's see, solo shot there. There we go. There's a full-on shot right there. Just a pile of stuff. Just We got props in view now. Here, this is the only thing. This is the only props in view I want right here. There's props in view. That's all I put up with. In view of the pile. So, but I got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, that's a big. Okay, somebody else asked me about this thing right here. Now, guys, I am definitely not trying to sell you this. Okay, so don't even freaking say anything about that. I've got all my gear, my FPV gear. Like, I'm starting to put it inside of these little camera bags. Okay, I'm gonna kind of push all my junk aside right there. Okay, so, but I got both of these camera bags, and they're eBay bags, so I wouldn't get any credit. But I did put a link on there so you can check them out if you're interested in buying an inexpensive camera bag. But this is how they come, like this, and then you get all these little orange things, and you can set it up any way you want. And the width of it, so this is probably about 14 inches by 12 inches. Okay. You could fit the FPV in here, but you can see that it's a little bit small for that. If I took the props off, it would fit in there. You could get the goggles. You probably could get them both in here. But that's, it's mostly for my accessories. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. They're really cheap. These are like $11, these things. I got two of them for under about $20. So there you go. That's the deal of the day. So let me get this thing off here. But the deal of the day. But you can find that link and just go in there and just check out but if you ever want to look at one of those, because they're really inexpensive, and usually what happens is you go on that site and you don't know what it looks like, or you don't know what it feels like. It's inexpensive. I'm just telling you, that's what it feels like. So it's cheap, guys. I do have the other bag coming though. I think I ordered one from China that fits everything perfect. So I'm just trying this out temporarily. That one I paid $23 for, and it will be here in June. Did you hear that, Kai? June. Okay. I hope I still own it in June.
Well, by June, you'd be on the air to us.
I'm not going there, Kai. I told you. I'm telling you. I've announced it like 5 times.
Uh-huh.
I'm not doing the air to us.
Uh-huh.
Why do you not trust me?
Well, I trust you. I just don't believe you.
I'm actually eyeing this bad boy right here.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm playing it on my channel. Guys, whatever you do, don't buy this thing. Don't. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, doesn't it? It's like the Kai 1. This is the Kai 3. Look at that. H265, 200 megabytes per second. What's Synclease 3.0? What the hell is that? Oh. Anyway, this is probably the greatest drone ever. I'm probably an absolute fool for not jumping on this thing. Look at that. 10-kilometer range. 20 megabytes per second. Yeah, 20-kilometer range if you're flying around a track at a high school 20 times. 40-minute. Now this is a Mavic Mini video here that they just copied. Oh, there it is, Kai. Right there. Kai just bought it right there. He just pushed the button.
Nope.
249 grams right there. Only. That's without the battery.
Again, the only thing this proves is that the industry is shifting to the sub 250.
3D space perception. What the frick is that?
Well, it's supposed to have it has obstacle avoidance.
Oh my Lord.
If it has obstacle avoidance, it's got a
Okay. There's in the back. There's the two sensors back there. And there's the those are the sensors that you'd get if you bought a Parrot Bebop. There's some other ones.
Yeah, those are the downward sensors.
And there's two in the front, right?
And there's two in the front. And then you get your optical flow and your LED light down.
Infrared looks like it's got FLIR because it's chasing that deer in FLIR mode.
Well, that's artificial intelligence.
Oh my God. I can't believe I played that for those guys. Especially after the horror I just went through.
What horror did you go through?
The Goonie Bird horror that I went through for all those months.
You bought a quad or a GPS drone that you knew wasn't going to be a DJI.
808 Syncles 3.0. What is this? The version of OcuSync 3.0. Except their OcuSync 3.0 works intermittently. That's assuming they have to put an antenna in the controller. So the plastic antennas. They put the one wire antenna in there, and they say you got 3 antennas now. I don't know. Well, you got to get back to work.
No, you bought a drone that you were expecting much of. Then you try to sell it. Well, somebody else figured out they made the same mistake, so they send it back to you.
I bought the thing brand new out of the box.
Well,
and all I was disappointed. Even though it looks and it flies almost really good. And that's what you're saying. You're like, if they just, you get 28-minute battery. I mean, on a big fat drone like that is a big fat drone. Okay. Now this one is a chubby drone. Theirs is big and fat. Okay. And
they fly about the same.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, of course, it's got the barometer. It just decides to fly wherever it wants to fly,
Well, that makes life more interesting.
Yeah, it does. All I know is I'm just taking a step up from this one. So,
well, that one, I mean, it would fly much better if you don't run into trees with it.
Well, I'm past that now. We've got a brand new camera lens, and we've got a calibrated. We've got the struts on there now. We got a 3S battery to fly for absolute ever with, and we got the SMO now. So we're going to retire the Instago, 1, and we're going to go with SMO. And I'm gonna do cool like robotic videos, like Eat More Possum, man. I'm gonna fly through a schoolhouse, but mine's gonna be full of kids. I can do that. I got an idea. I got a great idea for this video. I'll get it in. All I got to do is get the video into the school.
So this is what it looks like. What's the 3S battery on it?
Here, let me make that bigger so I can see it here on there. That's a killer setup there, guys. That's a freaking great setup here. I gotta get this off here.
About 25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, 25 minutes of flight time. You got 4K 30 now.
I probably won't even crank it up to 4K 30. I'll probably fly it at 2.7K 60.
That's probably smart. I got to get the 4K 30 video though.
Why do you?
I've got the pressure on me.
if you have pressure, you need to go to the bathroom.
We're actually, the stream's going pretty good. I probably don't have to go for a little. I think we have to meet at 4:30. Holy crap! I better check my watch. Holy. Check the chat. What?
If you look at your last message and it has just the skull and crossbones on it from your wife, you know you went over your time limit.
Oh, my wife went in the stream. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. My wife actually went into my stream and I missed it. Do you guys not see that? Where the heck is it? Let's go back in there. She's still at work. Where is she at here? Somebody's got to work in my house. Let's see. Where is she at? She's never been to my stream ever. That's like the first time.
I don't think she commented.
Well, she did. She says, check the chat box. Yeah, right there. That's my wife right there. Hi, Dad Random. Do I have to do I have a deal of the day for you?
Oh, Mama just found out about your recent purchases.
Oh yeah. She gave me the go ahead on that one. She knows.
Well, yeah, she might have given you the go ahead on it, but there probably was some ulterior motive behind it. You know, it's kind of like when she says fine. Okay. You know, it's anything but.
She has to know how special she is that I highlighted her comment on our channel. She's probably got all her friends watching right now.
Man,
they're going to spam it.
Keep digging on that hole, aren't you?
They're going to start spamming the channel right now with weird comments like, "Oh man, are you mean to animals? And drones are mean. I like trees. Drones don't fit in the pull that environmentalist talk on us." I got to do an adjustment. It's time to make a move here for my. I like this camera location.
You can put yourself back on the stream now too if you want.
Oh, let's go. There it is, something like that. I think that's the way I had it right there. That's the downward angle. Oh man, yeah, I know I can put myself back on there, but I was moving my camera around, man. I gotta, guys. We gotta get all the angles, man. We gotta get the bald head angle right here. So, just a little bit. All right. I'm going to permanently mount all these cameras and have like 5 angles. So, all right. What else do I got? I think we covered everything. We got that. Somebody told me that we already talked about that. The ND filters are bullcrap, but so we're going to go and find out if it's actually bullcrap or not. Again, I've only done like 5 different videos with ND filters, but I seem to like them. If you live in the freaking on the face of the sun like we do, ND filters are quite handy actually. Let's see here. So everybody met my wife. Let's see. Cheers, Chris. I may hit the button. Lee, come on. You can. I like using ND filters. I can see the difference, and I actually have a polarizer, but the polarizers are good for the water scenes that I got. Really sunny day, and I fly over water. It's pretty when you do that. So.
Oh, by the way, the SMO camera does come with an ND filter.
Yeah, you said that. Let's see. I've never opened the box. It's still sealed. Look at that. Still sealed. I'm not going to. Oh, wrong camera. It's that one right there. So very, very cool. It is small, guys. This is tiny. Okay, there's my ginormous hand.
ND16.
ND6. Perfect.
Which is what I run here in the summertime anyway.
4K wide angle. Flow state stabilization, HDR photo and video. 30
Matter of
gram
fact, I bought an
ultralight.
ND filter for my Autel Evo. Instead of buying the whole set, I just bought the ND16. I didn't need the whole set. All I need was the one. So
If you think of all the different things you can do with the, with the SMO and how many things it could add to your, like add to all your gear. Like I said, I get the balance lead adapter. Hey, is Sean Idle around anymore? Hey, if anybody knows the link to the balance lead adapter for this, I would like to get that. I probably could, if anybody has a quick access to the balance lead adapter, I would like to. I would like that link because I want to order that. So please do that. Hey Lee, me put you in here on my moderator. Thank you, Lee. Lee, you've been around. I've seen you around. You're not a new person to the drone world. Um, very very glad you popped in. So that's Lee right here. So I
Lee,
believe he's in the. Is
Lee,
Lee in the UK? Is
no,
Lee? Huh?
no, he's here in San Antonio.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's a San Antonio. That's probably why I've seen him because he's
He,
been.
he flies on in the meetups with us.
Okay, that's where I've heard his name. Sorry, Lee. Lee, I'm outside of San Antonio by about I don't know about 800 miles. So
1200.
1,200 miles outside of San Antonio. So, but very cool. We got through a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of fun coming up. Me and Kai we're gonna up our game. This SMO camera is gonna change everybody's life and ours too. So this is something I've been talking about forever, and I just had not had the right opportunity to get it. And I asked my wife. I said, "Hey, honey, can I, instead of you taking me out clothes shopping, which I'd really like to, I'd really like to shop for clothes, but other than, oh, thank you, Sean. Oh, it's in Pyrodrone product. Thank you. I'm going to put that up really quick and where we can look at that, what it looks like, the balance lead adapter." And this is here. Let me just put this up. I'm actually going to. You guys can watch me actually buy this. How about that? No, I'm just kidding. You don't need to do that. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. So let me put this up. Like I said, Pyrodrone, they're my guys, man. I really like these guys. So let's put this right there. Let's go at stream right there. That's what we're looking at. And so you can see right there. Yeah.
That's not the one that you need, though.
What?
That's not the one that we want, though.
It's not? That's a pretty
That's
good one.
on the USB-C. You don't have USB-C on the SMO camera. That's
Oh, it doesn't? I didn't know. I thought it had USB-C on it. Oh. Okay, we're getting there close. Let's see what else. But that's the right balance lead connector because you can see it connects right in there. That's where it powers up. Okay. Oh, look at down below here. He says he's got it plugged on the. Oh, that's a naked.
No, that's a GoPro without a battery.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So that's not the one. Sean, he's got it close. Sean, we're going to give you a little bit of. We're going to give you a little thumbs up for trying. Okay. You get the greatest attempt, helpful attempt. Well, we can get the USB-C. Now we just got to convert USB-C to freaking to whatever that little clip is.
SH 1.0 millimeter.
SH whatever.
JST SH 1.0.
We'll find her. Yeah, because this says iFlight Type C balance lead charging cable for GoPro Hero. We just got to get the one that's for the SMO. There's one. We'll find it. But that's the connector we need.
Actually, that should also work for Osmo Action.
Oh, that would work for my. I have a GoPro 6. For Mr. Croc, that would be great for Mr. Croc. I could pull my battery on Mr. Croc and save myself 20 grams. So that's a great. I'm actually going to buy it just for that. Then I can fly with the full ass GoPro on Mr. Croc if I needed to, but that would defeat the whole damn purpose of getting this camera. Oh my Lord. I'm not falling into that trap here. So let me get this down here.
You should fly Mr. Croc was a GoPro.
Well, I should, but that's what I'm trying to drop the weight down there. I'm trying to get Mr. Croc way out there. I mean, I could just get a bigger battery,
Mr.
which
Croc's got 6-inch props.
I know. I got the six. I got the.
I don't think that little bit of weight saving is gonna.
Well, when I put the freaking Lion, the 6S Lion pack.
No, what you need to do is take your two 1300 lipos.
Oh, well, this is what Sean's saying.
Parallel them up.
Sean's saying cut the USB-C off and then connect that to your male end or your female end of one of your extra connectors. That's, I think, his plan.
Yeah, or you can just buy the balance lead connector and.
Well, right. That's what he was just giving us an idea. We'll get them. We'll get the balance lead. Hey, guys, we're gonna solve this problem. There's more ways to skin a cat. More than one way to skin a cat, right? Here, hold on here. Balance lead. This is not even Tech Tuesday. We're supposed to be freaking like tripping out and having a good time. I'm supposed to be drinking beer, and you guys are supposed to be watching me do stupid cooking. Okay. All right. Balance lead connector. I'm on Pyrodrone looking to see what pops up here. Still looking, searching. There we go. Well, there's the one that Sean just gave us. We want the other one though. We want the male end of the balance lead. Right? We want the male end. I'm changing the search results here and see if I can get the. Yeah, we're gonna have to. That's the one that we're gonna. Like I said, I'm gonna have to buy the $6 version unless I find it. Kyle find it somewhere. He always finds these things. He's willing to shop the entire planet, put it into Google search, and we'll find this puppy. But we do have a solution for Sean.
Share my screen.
All right, it's like hold my beer. Do you hear that? Share my screen.
There's the plug in, and you just solder your wires from the.
Okay, what's the link to that? Put the link to that up. Oh, yeah. Well, he wants us to solder little tiny freaking wires onto that thing.
Yeah, on either end. One there, and one on this end and one on that end.
All right, that's our power leads. Yeah.
One is ground, and then you can pick your voltage.
Any voltage.
Gotcha. Well, so you need to choose any one of the two outsides because one S isn't enough.
Okay.
So 2 S's right here, 3 S's right there.
Gotcha. I like that. That's a great idea. Let's post that. Get that on there. I'll put that on the freaking.
And they're 21 cents a piece.
Okay. That's a little economic. Yeah. He says the charger's female, the battery is male. Yeah. So. Yeah, I always get that mixed up because you always think of the thing that plugs in as the male part. That's not the way plugs work. It's the wire connector inside itself. So the pins are the male part and the pin holes, guys, are the female part. And if you like pin to pin, that's fine with me. I don't care. Remember? I don't care. Pull the hole or hold a pole or pull the pole or hold a hole. I don't care. But when you got to hook up power, you need pull the hole. So
what about pin the goat?
Or pin to what?
Pin the goat.
The goat. Oh God. Oh man. Here, did you put that link up, Kai?
I'm doing it right now.
Come on, speed it up here.
Old man ain't no extra strain, okay? Yeah, the link is too long. Don't fit on in the chat.
So I am a pinhole? Are you a pinhole? I don't know. I don't know. Sean, I'm not going to tell you what you are, man. All you do when you answer that question is you get into trouble. I don't know. I can't tell. And I'm not going to have you show it on stream.
Or is it pin hit?
You can be a pinhead. I don't know if you're a hole or a pin, guys. I guess sound off if you're on stream. Tell us if you're a hole or a pin. All right, here we go. So it just what's website are you on, Kai? What is that?
Hold on, let's see if that works. There we go.
Did you get the link? Oh, there we go. All right, so link is up. So I can get us back on there. Thank you for your service. Stop looking at my pinhole. We're having it's Friday. It's supposed to be fun, but we're actually having fun talking tech today. Most of the time, I'm doing something totally ridiculous and having nothing to do with what you guys want to see.
Well,
We'll probably
at least you're not producing baby poop again today.
We're probably going to get more views today than usual. Oh, guys, I'm trying.
Let me rephrase that. At least you're not producing baby poop when calling it healthy.
You should. It says yes. Your dad should never talk about the pins and the holes as to his children. Okay, children. Today we're going to be talking about: are you a connector? And what type of connector are you?
Yeah, but then it's the real question about the pin.
Are you a pin connector?
Lee's got the real question. What about the pinups?
The what?
The pinups.
The pinups? Well, it takes a blue wire to get a pinup. I gotta watch out. We're gonna get disconnected because we're having too much fun.
You're gonna get disconnected because you got sensor watching you.
I'm getting
She keeping an eye on you, brother.
Oh yes, I've never been censored before. Holy crap! That's the first time she showed up.
I'm not talking about YouTube.
I got to figure out how I'm going to get my goggles and my drone into that other little case. So you think you got problems?
Yeah,
I got another set of props.
You're going to fly that thing through the restaurant probably too.
Guys, I destroyed one set of props, and I got so nervous that I bought I have 6 sets of props now. And I'll never, ever probably change them ever again. These are the DJI props. I think prop buying is an obsession. I've learned this. A long time ago, I was watching Hadley FPV. Everybody has ever heard of Hadley's famous FPV. He's just another channel out there. He's a really good dude. But he's a sponsored racer, I believe. And he's got boxes full of props. We're talking entire bins that are just full of 5-inch props. I mean, and I'm not there. I think you're always worried about not, running out of props. I
got a great big box of props sitting back there in the corner.
I'm going to get some glasses that are these props, just like these. Here, I got to get that. I got to switch my camera out here. We got to go to here. We got to switch these out. I'm going to get some glasses that are going to be 8-bladed prop glasses. I'll look like Elton John.
I would call that something different, not Elton John.
Easy. Remember, there's a family. We're all kinds here. All right. Elton John.
What? My favorite 5-inch prop pitch.
What? Here.
That's an awful personal question there, Sunrise.
What's your favorite pitch or prop? I just like it when my prop pitches at all.
But I'd have to kill you.
I like it if my prop just pitches at all, man. Sometimes it doesn't pitch at all, man. Sometimes I got a negative prop pitch.
Well, that's what them little blue pills are for. Okay, but remember, take it easy. You know, your heart is not the youngest of them anymore. So. But the prop pitch is, it really is dependent on what you fly. I mean,
I want 2.3 inch.
Well, he's not talking
five
about
bladed turbines.
He's not talking about diameter. He's talking about the pitch. And the pitch depends on what you fly. The Titan has the 5140s on it. There's a 5140, 5144, but they're excellent for that particular quad. My others use the more shallow, the 5125s. They're more for the cruisers, long rangers. Who's got the monetized? Wait a minute.
Yeah, I like these right here. These are some pretty shallow pitches, but these are turbine blades, and these are made for Cinewhoops. But they make a really good shallow pitch for your, obviously they're they don't have the quiet tips and everything, but they are pretty quiet. So
they are pretty quiet by themselves. They get real noisy when you put them into a duct.
Into a duct, yeah.
Yeah. I fly the 8-bladed props in this thing, and you can hear it half a mile away.
Yeah, that's.
I'll put the 8-bladed props like that solo, and you can hardly hear it. So.
Yeah, it's very interesting because that's kind of why we're doing this. What we're trying to do is keep it under 250. We're going to put our SMO camera on there. I want to fly this in the park, and I don't want people to be bugged by it. I want to fly all over the place. Just just a nice subtle hum all the way through the park without any issues. So, how's my prop tilt?
I'm going to experiment right now. So, what's the 3S lithium ion battery? We're at 365 grams.
My wife must be watching the stream. She says they're going a little bit crazy today at work. So teachers can do that. We get a little out of control sometimes.
Okay. So the Explorer was the 3S lithium ion battery on it, and the SMO camera all wired up is 365 grams.
With the 4S?
What's the 3S?
With the 3S? Oh, you just weighed it. Okay.
Yeah. Without no battery, it's 207.
So we need a
42 gram battery.
43 gram battery.
42.
So we're under
42.9.
Well, it's coming. It's going to be a super capacitor we're going to put on this thing. A super capacitor with a slow. What?
What Ken calls the force multiplier.
Yeah, force multiplier. We're going to do that. It's going to happen, Kai. You know it. You know it's going to happen.
Let's take a quick look. See, let's see.
Yeah, I've. What are the pitches on these? These will tell me the pitch. Actually, on these ducted blades, they don't give you a pitch number. They just give you millimeters.
So 450 milliamp hour 4S is already 55 grams. So that's not going to work.
Nah.
Let's try 450 3S.
I'm not going under
grams. Bingo. Weekend Fly was a 450 milliamp hour 3S battery. We get maybe
450
by time.
So a 450 is the voltage for this thing. Oh, there's a power lead already on here. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's the power in. I wonder what that is. There's a little two. Oh, that's the buzzer. I'm looking at my diatone. There's a buzzer and then there's an out. There's an out on my buzzer. I'm gonna have to look at the schematic and see what that is. But yeah, no, I'm gonna have to get the adapter for this one. I like the adapter idea because then I could just move it around. You have one and just connect it up to all my drones. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy. Well, no, I'm gonna buy the little knuckle that you showed me. The little freaking get that thing. I need to get that thing in the mail, man. It's only 50 cents though. They're gonna charge me $7 to mail that 50-cent part.
Well, they probably won't sell them, but in a bag of 100 or something like that.
No kidding. I'm going to end up with 100 of those damn things. I'd have to go with the $6 one, and I'll pay $7 shipping. It'll be $14 from Pyrodrone. Unless I bought another drone. Then shipping would be free. Should I tell my wife that? I need this 50-cent part, but I need to buy a drone so I get free shipping. Let's see, Ivan. I can feel the testosterone running through my veins. Ivan, did you get your Air 2S yet? We need to know that, Ivan. If you're well, you would have told us. You're never quiet about these things. Okay, and guys, I got 14 minutes I can be on the stream for. I can't go 1 second over 14 minutes, so I can be ready to get to Nana's freaking birthday party. Because heaven forbid, I'm not gonna be tardy to Nana's birthday. I will never live it down. You don't even know how difficult my life will be if I'm late for Nana's birthday party. All right. Oh, let's see. Drone worship. What's that all about there? What's the for? Nana's birthday? You should be saying happy birthday, Nana. Or you should be telling everybody what your tilt angle is. Hopefully you don't have a tilt angle right now other than freaking 90 degrees straight down. Unless you got some freaking excitement on drones going on here. See, Woody drones. The 250-gram law is a bit crazy. If you fit prop guards on the Mini 2, you cannot do it without taking extra tests. It says, but it would be better if you hit a drone with prop guards rather than without. Yeah, and that's yes.
I just found your solution.
Did you? Oh, I seen Amazon here. I'm gonna click on this link. Here we go. It says we couldn't find this page. I got a dog named Ike. Okay.
I'm trying to shorten this up because there's a shit ton.
This is what he sent me, guys. Check this out. This is what I'm dealing with here. I got a schnauzer.
Well,
isn't it funny that the dog is German? You know that's Ike the Schnauzer. That's a German dog right there. Any dog with a mustache like that's got to be, Prussian. So maybe no, he's more Bavarian. It'd be a Bavarian mustache. Oh my gosh, there's the Xeno Mini Pro again. Should everybody want to watch the video?
Here, try this line.
Oh no, it started. Once it started, you got to let it go. 6 times zoom. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna just hold on. We got to go here. There we go. Okay, let me put this back on the. So we're looking for a. Let's see here. This is full layout for you right there. And
What are you doing?
I'm putting that thing up
Right
there.
here. That is what I'm
Okay, all
trying
right.
to link to.
There we go. Well, I don't know why that other one was up. That's what you had on the screen. All right, there we go. That's okay. There's the long lead right there, huh? The long leash.
Well, there's the little plugs right there. You can buy the whole kit and caboodle for $7.69.
How many pins is the plug that goes into the? Oh, you got the other side. I see.
This is for the balance plug to plug into.
Right. And then will connect up to the other side. We'll have to solder the other side and then shrink wrap it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's probably the way I need.
You already have the pigtail that goes in the camera. All we need is the plug that the balance seat can plug
balance in. Plug. Right. Exactly.
That's what these little boogers are right there.
Right. The males. Those are males, guys. All right. All right. So there we go. So that's it. All right. We got to get back to humanity here. All right. I'm going to take this off so I don't, I'm going to stop that screen and then I'm going to, it's right there. You can keep that up there. All right, guys, I want to make sure I get out of here on time. My wife's obviously going to be running. My wife is going to run in late. I'm just telling you right now. She's going to come in late, and I'm going to have to jump up and go. That's how this is working out tonight. So I don't have to say, hey, wait a second, I'm ending my stream.
You better not be complaining about it either.
I'm not complaining about. No, I just want to be done. We got to end so I can. Okay, we got to end on time, Kai. We have to end at 4:00. So no matter how much fun and how much you want to watch the Hubson Zeno video because you want the Mini Pro. And guys, there's nobody that's allowed on my stream that's allowed to buy the Zeno Mini Pro. You're not allowed to. I'm not letting anybody. I am telling you right now, as a friend, as a confidant, I'm not an expert. I'm just going to tell you, I'm just trying to be as nice as I can. You cannot buy that thing. You just can't. It will be the biggest mistake of your life. You've heard this from your parents when you were younger.
And y'all just watch who's the first one to buy one of those.
You're like, you're just doing this because you just want to have it first. Ivan says, I don't like the Zeno Mini Pro. Zeno, David's not going to be talked out of it. I love my minis. Oh yes, the mini 2. Hey Ivan, just think next year there's going to be a Mini 3. And you know who's going to be flying it? The Mini 3 is going to have a 1-inch sensor. All right, I got to go, guys. I can hear shuffling and ruffling downstairs. My wife just got home. I hear crunching with papers. All right, so, guys, getting.
We still have plenty to talk about.
Oh man, we got so much stuff.
Yet. Where do you think you're going, boy?
Come on, that's a hint.
I'm just waiting to appear out of the middle of nowhere into your stream, grab you by the collar or by the ear, and drag you off.
This is what my life's gonna be right here.
Yeah, that lightning bolt's gonna hit something else, not the goggles.
No, we're not going to be for her birthday. My wife made a comment. All right, guys, we are out of here. Have a great Friday. You're lucky you got a stream because we're usually starting it right now. Usually it's the beginning. This is usually the beginning of everything. But we are out of here. We are going
This
to.
is the end, the bitter end.
This is
Y'all
it.
take care. Thanks for
All right,
stopping by. Hit the like
later.
on the way out, please. We're going to do this or not? Or
I
what?
have no, I don't know. Maybe not.